Hello and welcome to my video. It's Diana Marchand, founder of Raw Foods Made Simple, and I help make healthy eating simple for busy women, which creates for them a life of vibrant health and energy. This is the first video in a three-part video series, The 4 C's Required to Love Your Body, Embrace and Enhance Your Beauty, Look and Feel Your Absolute Best. The 4 C's are Candid, become conscious, take control, and commit. With the new year fast approaching, your mind may be going to what 2014 is going to look like for you. And I hope you're expecting big things because you should. When you work on your goals for your business, your family, even your relationship, do you take time to make health goals? Doesn't everything depend on your health? And even if you think you're healthy or you are healthy, you want to stay that way and maybe even get better. Yes, it can get better, and I can definitely help you with that. This first video is all about the first C, which is getting candid. So let's get real. Are you sick and tired of feeling bloated? Just plain blah. Do you have lots of clothes maybe in your closet, but only a few that you can fit into? And when you go shopping, you dread it because you don't like the way you look in the clothes you really love and that you really want to buy? Do you suffer from inflammation or headaches that leave you feeling, exhausted? And do you worry it will get worse? Does it feel like you're losing control over your body? What is possible for you? Well, a leaner body and loving the way you look in your clothes, youthful looking skin. Yes, this is possible at any age. Renewed energy and vitality, better digestion, reduced inflammation, increased clarity and focus, a long and healthy, independent life full of joy. Can you really achieve all of these? Yes, you can, and that is what I'm here to help you with. Now, if you are thinking that this is going to require a lot of time, planning, prepping, shopping, difficult recipes to follow that don't even taste good, well, you're wrong. And I will go over that in video number 3. You do not need a special restrictive diet plan. It does not include, that would include supplements, special herbs, counting calories, weighing your food, counting the points. I put the focus on health, and that makes all the difference. So you might be thinking back on a time when you followed a diet or plan or even tried to do it on your own. You spent those hours looking for recipes, figuring out what to buy, where to buy it, and how to prepare it, only to give up because it came too stressful, frustrating, and it's just too much work. So let's face it, you are busy, and it's hard to stay motivated and eat healthy all the time. How many times have you told yourself that you're going to have to clean up your diet, but each day goes by, you continue to eat the same old things? Your days are busy and packed full. You may be out doing some errands or you're working, and when you get hungry, you stop for something to eat, and all you find is the food that you're trying to stay away from, the ones that contain the gluten and the stuff you don't want to eat. But when you're hungry and you're strapped for time, you tend to eat what is right in front of you. You will then, of course, not feel very good and tell yourself you're going to do better tomorrow, next week, next year. And how many times do you have to put it off? And what are the results of doing that? It's not about losing weight. It's about health. It's about feeling your best. The way you're eating right now may not be working for you because you lack energy, you feel tired, and maybe exhausted a lot of the time. You might be bloated and have digestive problems and feel, blah. You're continually frustrated with yourself for not changing and not sticking to it and wonder why it is so hard for you. Other people can do it. Your body is changing. You are not liking how your own clothes fit. And you wonder if you will ever be able to wear the clothes you really like and really love, instead of having to wear clothes that you have to, maybe to hide that muffin top, So you promise yourself you're going to get your eating under control. Eat clean and stay that way. And there again, you spend all the time with the recipes, the trying things, figuring out what to eat, what not to eat, sorting through all the conflicting information that's out there. And then you go out with family and friends and you lose control. Once again, you give up and go back to your old eating habits and patterns. You may be living with someone who doesn't want to change what they eat. And because you want to change what you eat, it doesn't mean they do. You know the health benefits of it, but they're not ready. And this definitely makes it harder for you to stick to the changes. The thing is, when you change things around you, you change things around the other person also. And they're probably not ready for that change, even if you are. So what happens is that you change what you buy, you change what you eat, you change what you make for meals. And that's what you have in the house. But if they don't like what you are making, you end up making 2 meals, which is crazy because you have not enough time to make that one meal, right? How do you handle this? Many diet plans focus on taking a whole lot of good foods out, but not replacing them with anything good. Or worse, they keep some of that stuff in, but greatly decrease the portion size. You know, that small plate of pasta with maybe some chicken, a couple pieces of broccoli, and some cheese on top. Now, this makes me furious. For one, combining foods such as pasta and meat, the protein, wreak havoc on your digestive system. And the other thing is that pasta does not really contain any nutrients, right? And it's full of gluten. And chicken, yes, it is a protein, but where are the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients? That is not a way to clean up your diet, eat healthy, or even lose weight. Why not greatly increase the veggies, the broccoli, which contains the highest amount of healthy nutrients, including protein and calcium, and the fewest calories? So wouldn't it make sense to really increase the portion size of broccoli, the high nutrients, low calories? Or even get rid of the pasta and the chicken and add maybe chickpeas or lentils and some beans and more veggies. Still keeping the veggies the largest portion of the meal. You would actually get to increase your portion size. You would feel full, satisfied, and you wouldn't be craving something a half an hour later. What if you don't have to worry about how big a portion size you have? What if your body tells you when it is full and when to stop? You feel great, satisfied. You have eaten a large dose of healthy foods. What if making healthy choices became really easy? You didn't have to question what to eat or how much. What would that feel like? Wouldn't that take away some of the stress? What if you could easily include healthier foods into your meals without having to make 2 meals at the same time? It's all about what you are eating. There doesn't have to be any deprivation. That is something that usually happens when you eat food that is maybe high in calories and low in nutrients. Eating foods low in nutrients sets you up for cravings and feeling unsatisfied. It also leaves you feeling tired, bloated, uncomfortable, and can lead to an acidic body, which creates illness and disease. In my mid-40s, I began to gain weight around my midsection. Even though I was active, a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, what worked in the past wasn't working for me anymore. So I had to change what I ate. I knew it needed to be more than just exercise. My body itself was changing a lot. So therefore, I had to change if I wanted to keep off the 12 to 20 pounds of normal weight gain for a woman approaching 50. I was not going to give in to that, and I knew I could control the weight gain with food. I did a lot of research. I tweaked my diet many times. I eventually found raw food recipes, loved them so much, and they allowed me to eat great tasting foods and lose the muffin top. I actually got down to a weight I was in my 20s. I then became a raw food chef and helped open up a raw restaurant in the city I live in. I was a chef there for a couple years. I have continued to change what I eat because I have learned to listen to my body and really do what is right for it. Not what is right for anyone else, but right for me. I have found the perfect balance, and at 50, I maintain a great weight. I never did gain the 10 to 20 pounds for someone my age. It doesn't have to be that way. That is what I teach my clients, and that is what works. It is a constantly evolving process, but being able to listen and feel what works for you, for your body, and know what is best for it. That is where the power is, and that is what I help women get to. The number one mistake I see women make is not making a change fast enough. You know, they first notice the body changing and the possible symptoms, but they don't do anything about it. They can't button up their pants. They begin to wear baggier tops because of their belly. When they begin to notice uncomfortable symptoms too. Sure, they get stressed out, worried. They think about it. They may bitch about it. And then they get used to it, right? You say you're going to deal with it when you have more time. Maybe next Monday or even next month. Can you relate to any of that? The problem is that change does not stop because you're not ready for change. The weight gain will continue. The symptoms may even get worse. And you finally get to the point where you can't take it anymore. And then you look for the magic pill or the quick method to get rid of how terrible you feel. And often those magic pills, they don't work. Or they don't have lasting results. They don't even teach you how to change your lifestyle for the better. There is such a better way of doing it. People really do complicate healthy eating. The what, the when, and the how. Now I understand why this happens because there is a lot of conflicting information out there. But it can be done quite simple. In video number 2, I'm going to cover the other 2 C's, being conscious and taking control. I will talk about how it does not have to be complicated or stressful, and some things you can start to do right now, some of the how-tos, which are really important, now especially during the holiday season. You don't want to miss video number 2, so stay tuned in your inbox. And thank you so much for watching this video and taking time out in this busy season. I really enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in the second video.